I'm Brett Russell from You Do Estate Agents, and I wanted to talk to you today about a way of increasing the rental yield of your rental portfolio. The strategy I want to talk to you about today is a HMO strategy. Now, for anyone who doesn't know what HMOs are, they are house of multiple occupancies, and I'm going to go through the details of the difference between a normal rental and a HMO rental. So we have here a standard 3-bedroom house. Now, within the area that we are, you would expect to get around about £600 per month rent on this property, which, based on £100,000, is a 7.2% yield. That's a good yield. We're quite happy with that. But with a HMO, we can triple that rental yield. Now, how a HMO works is you actually rent individual rooms in the house. So within what we have here, we have the 3 existing bedrooms, which we can rent out individually, but we want to look for other spaces within the property where we could convert and rent that room. So in the downstairs area, we do have a lounge here and a kitchen diner there. So we have an opportunity to turn the lounge into the 4th bedroom. Now, one thing you do have to take into consideration when you're looking at your property portfolio and see whether this is actually a valid strategy for you with this property is that make sure that there's a communal area within the property that you can use, like in this scenario. Make sure it's big enough to have the kitchen, the dining table and a small living area for your tenants to live in. Now, so what do we do from here? So what we're looking to do with a HMO, usually the landlord pays a council tax, you pay the utility bills, so it's just one simple payment for your tenants. Now, we could charge about £100 a week just to keep the math simple. So on a 4-week month, we're looking about £400 per month per room. So we've got 400 here, 400 there, and there, which gives us a monthly year rental of £1,600 per calendar month, which increases the yield to 19.2%. So it's a massive uplift in your rental potential of that property. Now, yes, there's a bit more work involved for you as a landlord. You've got 4 tenants in there, you've got 4 tenancy agreements, but the upside of this, other than just the profit that you're making on the property, is you're actually helping to manage the downside. Now, most likely, if you've been a landlord long enough, you'll have had certain times where a tenant has not paid you, and usually you have a mortgage on the property and you still have that mortgage commitment. So when they're not paying your rent, you are losing money. Now, that scenario can still take effect in a HMO, but as long as 1 or 2 of them are paying their monthly commitments, you are at least covering your mortgage and your utility bills. So you're cost neutral. So whatever you're sorting out, whatever issue it is with the 1 or 2 of the tenants that are not paying, you are keeping the cost neutral and you're just losing profit, which is better than losing money with a single tenant. So HMOs are a great way of maximising that profit, managing the downside, and giving you a higher yield on your properties. That's a very basic, quick YouTube clip on what HMO is and how you could potentially use this strategy, and we'll be doing more in-depth videos with regards to some of the legislation behind that, some things to watch out for, and how to try and spot an area which will be ideal for a HMO. If you want to check us out, you can check our website out, which is you-do.co.uk, and you can check our YouTube channel as we'll be adding more videos shortly. Thank you for listening.